guys, so today's video is going to be an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to do a what's in my uni bag video. I used to do what's in my school bag videos way back in the day, and I've done a what's in my uni bag video literally I think every single year since I've been at uni. So I'm going to show you the bag that I'm using this year, what's in it and all that kind of stuff. So my uni timetable this year isn't the best, but it's not the worst. I'm basically in for an entire day on a Monday, which is from 11 o'clock until 6:30. Then on a Wednesday, I'm in for an hour and a half, which is from 11:30 until 1. And then on a Friday, I'm just in for 1 hour, which is from 11 till 12. So it's not horrendous, it's not the best. I prefer not to be in a full day on a Monday, but at least it gets kind of like over and done with, and then the rest of the week you can just kind of do your work. So this is the bag that I have been carrying this year so far, and this is from Topshop. I actually got this last year from Topshop, so I'm pretty sure you probably won't be able to find it now. It was like last summer, but I really like this. It's nice and sturdy. I like the fact that it's got a thick strap as the handle. It's got quite a lot of like enforcement here. I find that because sometimes I do carry my laptop to uni, sometimes I might have to carry textbooks to uni, so it's good to have something that's really sturdy. Normally the bag is quite heavy, and I do actually walk to uni, and we live within walking distance, and the walk's about 20 minutes, so it's nice to know it's like nice and sturdy, because I have had bags that break on me before. So you have the strap here, and the only way to get into the bag is this clasp here. It is kind of like open at the top, it's not kind of like zipped or anything. I find that's kind of easy to like be able to pull things out. So when I've opened the clasp, it just looks like this, and it's basically just kind of like a bucket bag in a way. That was extremely heavy holding that up there, so I'm just going to show you what's inside. It's not the most interesting. I've mainly just got stationery in here, and as I say, sometimes I do have my laptop in here as well, but the majority of time it's just the stuff that's in here at the moment. So the biggest thing that I've got in this bag is this project book. This is from Ryman. It's basically just a pink project book, and inside it's got kind of like the, oh, is this upside down? It's upside down. And then down the side it's got the tabs for my different units, and basically it's just sections, so I can just flick to whatever unit I am on and what I'm going to uni for, and then obviously all the work will be in that kind of section. I've never really used one of these before. I've normally always used a refill pad and folders, and I would write on the refill pad when I was at uni. I'd get home and I'd file the notes away inside my folder for that particular unit. However, I found the folders are really big. When I come home, for example, like I'm on my reading week now at home, and bringing home like 4 massive folders is quite like a ball ache, whereas like this little pad, you know, it's not much to bring home. Also as well, I like to have the notes from previous weeks on me. Kind of in the past, I filed it away in my folders, obviously left the folder at home because I'm not going to cart that all the way to uni, and then I've gone back to uni the following week, and they've said, oh, so we're going to talk about what we did last week, and you're kind of like, oh, well, I can't fully remember it, and you're just expected to know it from memory. Whereas obviously if you have your notes in the pad where you can like flip back to the previous week, it's quite helpful. That was a little bit rambly, but I know a lot of people like to know how I do make notes at uni, and this is my choice for this year. I do know, however, that obviously there's not much paper per section. I don't know if you can see there at the side, but kind of like that is kind of like 1 unit's worth of paper, which isn't very much really. I do have another one of these in my stationery box underneath my bed at uni, already waiting to be filled after this one has. I think in my head this will last for the first term at uni, and then after Christmas I'll be able to start on my second book. It might not work like that, but hopefully that's how it's going to roll. But anyway, this is how I'm taking notes. This is what's in my bag. So the next thing that I have in here is my pencil case. I like to have a pencil case. I know the majority of people at uni don't have pencil cases, and they just bring like 1 or 2 pens. The amount of pens I have in this bag is a little bit excessive. However, and I will show you in my pad here, I like to make my notes look pretty. I use like pink and purple pens, and then I'll use like a pink highlighter. You know, here I've used like yellow and green. I like to do kind of like colourful notes. It makes me learn more, being able to use different colour pens. It really does. And then also as well, when I look back on the notes, it actually makes them a little bit more interesting to read. When it's just a page of like black or blue pen, I actually find it really difficult to like read it and like process it in my head. So I really prefer having loads of different coloured pens. So that's why I have a pencil case as well as other pens in the bag. This little pencil case is from Ryman. I actually really like it. It's like a nice kind of like material. I don't even know what you call it. It's just like a really soft kind of like silicone-y material. And then inside I have like a range of pens. I have some of these Papermate ones in lots of different colours. I have a couple of Sharpies. I have some just like bog standard kind of like little ballpoint pens. I have some of these little flicky ones. Where are these from? Bic. They're from like the ones that have got like the red and then the blue and the black and stuff on the top. In here too I also have some little post-it things. I really like these to tab on books when I'm reading stuff. I don't necessarily need these at uni on a day-to-day basis with me, however I do like them to just keep in here because obviously they're quite small and they can get lost. I then have two other notepads in here. One of these is a diary. This is a, oh, what's this sticker doing on it? This is an 1819 diary. I'm pretty sure this was from Poundland. I did do a stationery haul. I'll pop it up here somewhere. It's just like glittery. I just really like the fact that I can just jot down like some dates of when assignments are. When people have said in like lectures and stuff, oh, this week there's going to be a really important lecture in like February next year. And then the other notepad, this is from Wilco. It says #positive-vibes on it. And in here, I haven't really written much in it actually. But I've just put, for example, I list like a to-do list when I was at uni. I just kind of like it to be able to like jot notes while I'm at uni, just in case there's anything that I need to remember that I don't want to put in my big pad. Yeah, basically that's the only reason that I have it, but it's just quite nice to be able to jot notes and stuff in here. So I was talking about having 1,000 pens. I've then got a pack of pastel highlighters because who doesn't want pastel highlighters? We were in like a marketing tutorial and the guy was like, oh, you've got pastel highlighters. I was like, I know. So I've got these pastel highlighters. They're cute. I like them. They're pretty. They make my work look nice. I have these. I just keep them in this thing because it's quite easy. Bradley just rang me and kind of interrupted my filming process. However, I was showing you these pens. So I also have these pens. I'm a bit of a pen addict. I really like stationery. I know I don't need this many pens, but I just really like them. So these are the Stadler 10 Tri Plus Fine Liner plus 10 Tri Plus Colour. So, oh, these are exclusively for Ryman. So you get fine liners on this side and felt tips on this side. I like having the both. You get the same amount of colours. Really enjoy them. Also really like the fact you can do this, and so they can like sit on your desk when you know, in your lecture. Just great. It is great and I really enjoy it, and I think people appreciate the fact I've got so many pens because they can borrow my pens, so I love it. Then I've also got an iPhone charger in here. Sometimes you can plug it in when you're in kind of different tutorial rooms or whatever. They have USB slots where you can plug this in and charge your phone. Also sometimes I do bring my laptop with me. And then also in here I have a few bits and bobs which would actually normally be inside just a little pouch. I just have like a little pink leather pouch, and I would normally keep this stuff inside the pouch because it's just kind of a bucket bag and the small things do kind of get lost. But I don't currently have the pouch here at home to show you, so I'm just going to show you everything else I've got in here. So as I say, this stuff would normally be in the pouch, but I've got the LA Girl Pro Faced HD Matte Press Powder. It looks like this, and then it also has a mirror as well, which is super useful. I love this press powder. I got it when I was in Florida. I love it. I then have this brush that I just basically carry around with me. I then have a lipstick. This is just my lipstick of choice to have in there at the moment. It's just a YSL, what is it? YSL Rouge Volupté Shine in the colour number 9, I think. So that's just in it because that's the one I was using. However, I'd just pop in whatever I was using, or just like a nude or something I could just, you know, pop on while I was at uni. I then just got a little Burt's Bees lip balm because I like to have that on me. What else do I have? I then also have some headphones because they are always very useful. And then I also have my YSL card holder. This is actually a gift from the guys at Boohoo when I left working there. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite things. I don't normally tend to bring my purse to uni because I don't really need my purse. I just have my 2 bank cards, my driving licence in here. I also have my MMU student card because you have to use this now to tap into every single lecture and stuff that you go in to tap your attendance. So that's why I have this quite accessible, and I prefer to have it in here rather than in my purse. And then I also have my Met card as well, which is for uni, and I think this is basically what I pay for like my lunch on and stuff if I have it at uni. So yeah, I just keep this in here. And then I also just have my keys, which are absolutely massive. Like, they're literally huge. I've got a Boohoo lanyard still on here, and then I've got like lots of key rings, my car key. They're just massive. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. A lot of you had requested it on my Instagram a few weeks ago, so I hope you have enjoyed it. Please give the video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and also please subscribe if you haven't before, and I will speak to you next time. Bye!